Today, I pray to God that we all stand together finally and get justice for this community and make a change in our city so that our grandkids and our great-grandkids have an extended life. I also want to let the community know I thank them for their support. I do, however, want to reiterate that I do not condone any type of violence, not even to the officer who shot my son in the back of the head. Okay? So, if you're gonna protest, please make it peaceful. Because if you can't do it peacefully, please don't march at this time and say that you're doing it on behalf of my son. Because I can't get justice if we're being violent too. Okay? So I need the community to know I want you to show up and show out, but we got to show out in the right way. Because the only way we can make a difference is if we stop acting the way they want us to. Amen. I'm a little numb, so if I'm not crying, it doesn't mean I'm not hurt. If I'm not standing here with my strength right now, I'm standing here with the strength of God. Because at 11 o'clock today, the Lord met me right where I was in that funeral home. No mother should ever have to have the final memory. That's what I got today. The evidence is there. Y'all couldn't see it, but you will soon enough. But my son was shot in the back of the head. He was mauled in the neck by a dog. And the way he was shot in his hands, you could tell that his hands were being held behind his back. To the police chief, I'm not mad at y'all. What I want y'all to know is, yeah, Daquan was on parole. Daquan was a convicted felon. He was. But Daquan had a heart of gold. Okay? And if being a convicted felon and being on a parole is justified, is a justifiable cause to execute, because they didn't just shoot him. They shot him execution style. It was up close and personal. Okay? They didn't just take my baby. They took somebody who loved his community, who gave to his community, who did for his community, who anybody could pick up the phone and call, and he was there. There's 1 million people that can tell you how Daquan uplifted them. So yeah, I acknowledge he was a convict. He was on parole too.
So is your president.
But your president is a convict.
35 times.
He had Epstein files. He groped them women, but we voted him in, and I don't see none of y'all okaying us to go shoot him down like a dog. You know how many of y'all folks, how many people are in positions of power that should be convicts, but because they had enough money, their record ain't on file. Daquan just didn't have enough money to hide his dirt. Okay? So if y'all gonna look at him for the father that he was.
Absolutely.
For the son that he was. For the brother that he was. I had to tell my daughter, that her best friend was dead. And I don't think anybody knows. I lost one, but the piercing scream that came through that phone killed me on the inside. Go out and love on your kids. I need y'all to start standing up for y'all kids. Because we are all that they get when their voice is taken away. I'm going to be Daquan's voice. And I'm going to be Riley Doggett's voice. And I'm going to be Samuel Sterling's voice. And we are going to say their names. We are going to say their names. And we are going to get justice. Not just for my son, but for all these other people who the police went home, had dinner with their wife and their kids, and everybody's so worried about them and their family. After they done shot mine down,
And they ain't even reached out to you.
I still haven't got my condolences from the chief of police. I ain't heard from the chief of police, and I probably won't, because if I was them, I wouldn't call me either, because that's more evidence for me. I'm just saying. But at the end of the day, I do thank everyone. Justice will be served.
That's right.
My son and the rest of these young men, their lives will not have been in vain. And I have faith in God that my son's death, we're going to make an impact on this.